Wow, I can't believe it's been 4 weeks since we started these videos, and I get more and more excited as I think about the people that are taking the time to watch the videos and apply them and really to review them on a daily basis to kind of help you get to where you want to go, to get to the other side of who it is you really want to be, not the person you've been kind of trapped in being. And it's incredible to me when we kind of look at week one. We're going to kind of do a kind of quick review. Week one, we really tried to have you take a good look at kind of yourself as far as what your reactions are concerned. What's going on in your world around you and how you're reacting to it. Week number two, we started to have you look at the perception of things. How do you perceive things and so on. And then week three, kind of, how you're applying action to that. Are you really looking at making a change, or are you just kind of going through the motions here? What I really want to talk to you about today is self-image. I mean, self-image is a crazy part of the world what we live in today. It's amazing to me that the amount of people that are on antidepressants today, the world is riddled with pill popping. I don't feel good about myself. I'll take a pill that'll make me feel good about myself. And it's really unfortunate that that's the world that we've become. And the truth is, it's all related to self-image. And your self-image is your perception or belief of yourself. So you can take a perception of everything that's going on around you, and you can blame everybody and everything for who you are and who you're not, and everything that isn't working in your life and everything that is working in your life. But it all comes down to self-image. Who are you? Who is it that you think you are, and why do you look at yourself that way? Why did you decide, I used the reference a couple videos ago about, casting yourself in a movie and looking at yourself in a movie and watching yourself in that movie. Why do you cast yourself in an extra in your movie where you should be the lead role in your life, and you become an extra in your life where you just kind of follow around circumstances and situations? I'm going to tell you why. It's your self-image. You don't believe you deserve more. There's nothing worse than going through this life with a belief system that you don't deserve more. See, the amount of money that you're making today, you make today because you believe that's what you deserve. Why don't you decide you deserve more and you can make more money? The relationship you're in today and the way it is that way because that's a relationship you think you deserve. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. If it's good, then good. But if it's bad, then you and your partner need to work on it, because it's not a life of unhappiness. It's a life of happiness. You're supposed to have a great life. You're meant to have a great life. And your self-image is everything around it. What is it you perceive about yourself? Why do you look at yourself in such a limited light? I'll tell you why. Because something happened to you at some point, and you made a belief system about you when you're 4 years old, and the one time you kind of step behind your parents, and your parents go, oh, little Sally's really shy, and all of a sudden little Sally goes, oh yeah, I'm shy. And for the rest of Sally's life, she becomes shy because of one word, one decision, one moment, and Sally took it on. You did the same thing, and you know what that means? You know what your life is made up today? Of a series of decisions made by a 4-year-old. Right? You are a 4-year-old living in a 40-year-old's body. You're still making decisions based on a belief system that was created because of something somebody said, something somebody did, your feelings about something. You heard your parents argue about something, and now you skew all your relationships around that same outcome. You had somebody say that you were too short, too tall, too fat, too skinny, and now you actually have a chronic problem from it. I mean, today, guys, self-image is destroying us. You need to look at yourself and realize you were great. Your uniqueness is your gift. It's your uniqueness that makes you great. I said before, I had over 40,000 people have lunch in my house in the last 5 or 6 years. You know what I learned? There was not 2 of them alike at all. My mom's an identical twin. I cannot believe this, a completely identical twin, but you never met 2 different women in your life. They are completely different women. My mom stayed at home, was a very homebody. My aunt liked to go out and was out all the time and lived in Toronto. My mom wanted to live in the suburbs. Completely different women, but identical twins. Brought up by the same parents, same circumstances, same situations. It was their self-image. They looked at themselves differently, which created their belief systems about how they were going to live. Be very clear. You are a series of events. You are not a choice you made. You're a series of events that you chose to believe about yourself that's causing your self-image. Let's break down the barriers of our self-image. Let's change our self-image. Your mind is the most powerful tool in the world. You can think anything you want. So why do you think bad things about yourself? Why do you have limiting beliefs about your finances and your future and your relationship? Because the great thing about imagination and your ability to fantasize about having a great life, it's limitless. There is no governor on how great you can fantasize your life to be, so let's just go there and start thinking about how great you are in that. Think about how great you'll be in that. And just know, your self-image is yours to correct, it was yours to make, and it was yours to break. Look forward to talking to you next week.